Welcome back. As y'all probably saw in the opening scene, I did not expect to hit those people with the water from my paddleboard. I was just trying to get a nice clip for the video. I promise I was. I splashed them. They looked at me real quick. I don't know, they didn't say nothing. Everybody was out there vibing, so it was cool. It was cool because I didn't really splash them too much. But yeah, I was out there. It's my birthday week, and we love to see it. Once again, I didn't work out one day last week. Fully transparent. Once again, we're all friends here. It was my anniversary with my girlfriend, and you know how that goes. Guys, the guys in here, you know how that goes. I had to do a day full of fun, and that didn't include me doing my Achilles workout. That's the thing. Even that one day when I didn't do, like last week when I didn't do a workout, I at least did a few calf raises, but that day of my anniversary, I literally didn't do anything. So whatever, throw the day away. I just gotta stay up, stay strong, stay positive. Yeah, even on the, but within that anniversary day, I went to the VR. I don't know if y'all have ever done the VR kind of games or activities where you can like do VR activities. We did the, not Hunger Games, Squid Games. We did the Squid Games when there was all kinds of stuff and we were moving around, doing stuff and hitting whatnot, hitting things back and forth and doing all that stuff. And I felt decent. I was still being very cautious of the games where you had to like jump over because you know how have those like the glass panes in not Hunger Games, in Squid Games where you stand on the glass and then it shatters and you fall through. They had that when I was like trying to hop over the glass. I have long legs, so it really wasn't much of a hop, but I was just staying locked in, trying to make sure I ain't absolutely leave there on a stretcher and really be sad. But yeah, I ended up winning those, if anybody cared. I got the dub of that little game, so that was fun. But as far as recovery progress goes, here we are back at it again with week number 17 of Achilles rupture surgery updates. I'm once again outdoors. Look at the view, it's gorgeous. My camera's in a tree right now because if it was closer to the ground, you'd be looking up at me. You wouldn't get to see the view, so I said, hey, let me put it in a tree. The sun literally sets over that horizon. Like, this is a perfect sunset view. Anyway, regardless, week number 17, just ignore me moving around. I'm gonna be moving just cause, I don't know, I feel good. Last week, it was my birthday. Everybody loves a good birthday boy. I am now 27 years old. Goodness gracious, I'm creeping up on 30 real quick, which is wild. It is just a wild kind of thing to think about. And man, they say your prime, the prime of your health is these late 20 years. And maybe just literally around the age I am, like smack dab in the middle of my prime. And I'm sitting here trying to recover from my Achilles rupture surgery, but that's like a double-edged sword, I guess. Maybe there's different ways to look at it, because one way is I'm in the prime and I'm sitting here debilitated by this. But the other way to think about it is there's no better time to get better than there is right now. There's not gonna be an easier time to be able to grind and really make strides to my health than there is right now. So that's just a good way to look at it, and that's the way I'm gonna look at it. My birthday wish, my girlfriend literally gave me a cupcake with a candle in it and told me to make a wish. And my one wish, it already came true. So I feel comfortable saying it, because you know how they be like, if you say the wish, it won't come true, but it did. And my wish was just to feel okay. I wasn't asking for the world. I wasn't asking to feel great or to be able to run again. We're past that. I just wanted to feel decent about the grind. And maybe this is just a part of the ebbs and flows of how feelings go during this process. Like, you have some great moments and you have some bad moments. But for me right now, I feel good. I feel consistent. I feel like I'm just grinding away day by day, making it through. And really at this point, that's all I can hope for. I kid you not, I've had dreams about running. Like, it's not that I don't miss it. I had a dream, I remember, because it was so weird. It was like me, my brother, and my dad were at this theme park or something. We were in the bathroom. We all went to the bathroom, and then for some reason, somebody was acting strange. So when we left the bathroom, my dad and brother started taking off. Like, they started off sprinting. Like, they took off sprinting. And I started like jogging along with them. And I was like, oh my goodness, I'm doing it. I'm actually running. Like, in my dream, I was cognizant about my Achilles. It was crazy. But I was like, oh my goodness, I'm doing it. And it felt good. Like, I felt strong striding off of it. It made me happy. I was like, man, I don't know what we're running from, but I was just glad to be out there running. So I don't know. That was just, just where I'm at mentally. I feel good. In my dreams, literally, is when I'm going to be running. But it is what it is. As far as physical therapy, last week I said I'm on the fence. I'm still on the fence. I still don't know. I'll probably try to find something. I know I've probably said this for a month now, but what I really need to do is before this insurance cycle goes around and I have to start paying again, because I'm already at my out-of-pocket maximum. So really, I need to go to these appointments while they're still free. It's really what I need to do and stop fooling. I hope everybody's Achilles rupture surgeries are going well. Once again, I see people in the comments, various places. Some people relate to what I'm going through. Of course you do, because this is devastating. Some people are having great success. Some people are messaging about their re-ruptures, which is absolutely insane. And some guy, his last video, he said he re-ruptured his month 6. And that's like insane. Like, that's just scary, I guess is the best word to put it. Cause it's like, goodness gracious, as good as I'm feeling, like as good as I feel like I'm walking, I don't know if y'all can see my feet. I don't even know if you can see me really, but as good as I'm walking, as good as I feel like making moves, imagine just re-tearing it out of nowhere and have to restart this again. So shout out to you, Brody. I hope you're doing okay. But yeah, I remember a couple weeks ago, and I wanted to shout him out last video and I forgot, but he posted literally the most eloquent blurb of text. I don't know what to call it, like a passage, a short story, I don't know, but he really described exactly how I felt trying to do these different variations of calf raises. He was like, I do standing calf raises, sitting calf raises in the machine, calf raises in my sleep, whatever he said. And I was like, man, who are you telling, man? Because it just feels like that's really all there is to this Achilles rupture journey, is just calf raises and despair. But yeah, I really truly don't have too much to report on this week. I'm really just staying up, staying safe, staying confident, trying to keep a nice balance in my life, and that's really all you can do. I hope, once again, y'all are going well. I don't think I've really, once again, made any strides in my strength. You can look at me kind of flexing. There has been a constant ache in my calf muscle throughout the week, and every time I stretch it, like whenever I'm stretching it going like this, like I can feel like kind of lactic acid in there. So that's good to know, because it just feels like I am gaining something and there are something's happening, at least. You know what I find myself thinking about, because I had my anniversary last week, but also the Chiefs played the Ravens yesterday. That was a fun football game to watch. But I find myself thinking, when I'm looking at anybody do anything, I'm thinking, bro, they should not be cutting that hard. Like, what if they tear their Achilles? Like, I kid you not. I think that about every player on every snap. I'm like, man, they're moving a little too quick. They need to take it easy. And it's like, it's kind of like a vague concept to me of a time where you're not completely concerned about taking the wrong step. It just feels like it was such a long time ago, but at the same time, not far at all. If that makes any sense. It just feels like my whole mindset is consumed with people tearing their Achilles, or the possibility of it happens. And it really makes me wonder, what is life gonna look like after? I guess there really is no after recovery. Well, I don't know. Is there really an after a recovery where you feel 100% and you don't think about it anymore? Maybe. I haven't been there. I haven't been there in years, because, you know, the healing line situation, I thought about that every day. But yeah, is there a time where it's just gonna be like a distant memory and I'm just like, oh yeah, I tore it back in 19. Oh yeah, I tore my Achilles back in 19, man. I've been great ever since. I hope that comes true. Or I had the repair recovery back in 22. Remember back in 22, I had I guess it's 23, 24. What year is this? Dang, it's 24. Man, time flies. I had the recovery back in 24. And I've been great ever since, man. I've been moving. I hope that's the truth. I was just in the middle of saying, like, till my recording stopped, but I was literally just in the middle of saying, like, back in 2024 when my Achilles ruptured, and I ain't thought about that in years. I hope that I eventually make it to that point, but who knows, man? Who knows? I thought I'd have been saying that already, but I guess 4 years after the original rupture, that ain't the case, but we'll see. We'll see, man. Back in my day when I tore my Achilles, maybe in the future they're gonna have some foolproof way of healing it the day after you do it, and then you ain't gotta worry about it anymore. Now that's the future I want to live in, man. But all right, yeah, back to what I was saying. Or if this is the end of the video. I don't know if this is gonna be in the middle of the video or the ending, but either way, I'll either see you or see you in the next clip.